Please welcome Robert Braathe, professional trainer of Braathe Enterprises.
As Gary mentioned, culture is so important, and when I was unemployed and living with my parents on October 24th, 2005, I came up with this bright idea for Braathe Enterprises, and it started with a single phrase: we are here because the world needs heroes. 5 years later, here I am, and I want to talk to you in the next 4 minutes and 17 seconds about how a 5-month program giving kids a 5 to 7 hour work week can create a lifetime abundance for your company and a world of experience for a virtual intern. In the past 3 years, we've worked with over 160 college students from 10 colleges, actually 10 countries, and over 70 colleges, including USC, Yale, Boston University, and Penn State. And during this time, they've given my company over 30,000 hours of help. How this has happened is many students these days need internships, and they wanted to come to an innovative company where they could learn and where they felt that we were making an investment in their learning. How did this come about? About 18 years ago, I hated my roommate, which a lot of college students do, and decided, let me go away on an internship. And I got to work for one of the greatest companies of all time, Walt Disney World. And during that time, I got to spend 5 months with people from all over the world experiencing some amazing things. And part of me back then said, how can I create something like this so anybody can have access to it? And hence, 18 years later, came the Braathe Enterprises virtual internship program. And I hope today you'll get to see the value of how you can keep your costs down and quality high with student interns. And it starts with really 3 things: investing and learning. As I mentioned, college students need credit, and they like to do things like research and social media, things I hate to do. And they are really good at it. And when you give them work that's low risk, high reward, they can see that they're valued and they value you as well. But you can't give them grunt work. And so one of the things we do at Braathe Enterprises is each intern has to fill out a resume from the future. And it sounds a little obtuse, but basically I say, build a pretend time machine and go into 5 months into the future and tell me what are the 5 to 7 things you want on your resume after working with us. And they come up with some pretty astounding stuff. We want to launch apps, we want to launch new markets, and it puts the internship in their hands, which comes in very handy. And these customized opportunities create new customers for me. It's pretty exciting to be able to develop curriculum. One of our interns came to us and said, look, I used to be a teacher, and now I'm a mom, and I want to get back into the teaching world, but I don't really have enough flexibility in my schedule. I'd like to write curriculum for you, and I'd like to build a curriculum development company. So here we are a couple months later, and Alex and I have formed Curriculum by Design, a curriculum development company out in Chicago. So those kind of things are pretty amazing, and it's added new customers that I couldn't have on my own. Some of the things to keep in mind, again, at Disney, one of the things that one of my contemporaries told me was, train talent even if it leaves you. And so I think one thing you all should consider is bringing on an intern, knowing they're going to leave you in a few months because they have to go back to school. But you'd rather have great talent that leaves you than terrible talent that sticks around. So for me, I've 4 case studies to wrap it up. Grace Martino, my first intern, wanted virtual experience. A company hired her called Sports Sign Up, based primarily off of that experience. Kelly Rowan came to me and said, I'm too shy, I want you to teach me how to be confident. She's gone on to 2 internships with Sony Pictures and 1 with MSG. So I encourage you all to consider a virtual intern for your staff. We have 45 right now. I don't need 45 of them, and I certainly hope all of you will give that thought to 200 hours, 5 hours a week, and finding some low-cost, high-return people like I have. Because here at Braathe Enterprises, we are here because the world needs heroes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Robert.